From the 35, it's 1st and 10. They'll run it here. It is the rookie from Tennessee. And they get this one across midfield to the 47-yard line. They'll gain 17 on that one. A very quick first down.
We met with these coaches during the week, Mike. They told us the emphasis this week about getting the run game going early, and we see it here. Nice first play pickup, fresh set of downs.
On first down, it's Sanders. That's complete. He's got OBJ. And they'll take this down inside the 35. A pickup there of 13. First down, Cleveland.
They do a really nice job of picking up the pressure, and that's what allows him to have the time to go through his entire progression. He sees his check down wide open, gets the ball into his hands, and he does the rest.
70 range.
On first down, here's Sampson. He'll be stopped after a short gain to about the 30. Ivan Pace up from his linebacker spot to make the stop.
So these, Mike, are the body blow runs. They're not big gains. They're nothing fancy. But they really set that physical tone for the rest of the game, where now a good play caller can use some of these early runs to set up something a little bit bigger down the road.
From the gun, it's Sanders. And that one is complete along the boundary. Good job of getting those feet inbound.
The best guys I've been around, Mike, they have a sense where they can see the ball, but they can feel the sideline. And that's kind of an innate sense that these guys have that allows them to concentrate and secure the catch and ensuring that both feet remain in bounds.
They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. Play clock has expired. They're not going to get this one off on top.
Okay, break. Let's go now. Cowboy 80. Let's go.
From the shotgun, it's Sanders. Under pressure, and he'll go down. They got him. Dallas Turner in there for the sack, his 4th on the year.
If you're going to take a sack, you just can't add to it by taking such a massive loss on top of it. Understand when the pocket breaks down, move up, cut your losses. Now, not only do you lose that down, but now you face a big uphill battle if you want to extend this drive.
And he'll let it go deep for Johnson.
So I like the aggressiveness of the call, but as the rest of the game unfolds, Mike, there needs to be better overall execution. A little bit cleaner. Next thing you know, they're going to hit some of those big shots.
7th play of this opening drive, and here's 3rd down. Out of the gun, it's Sanders. That's caught over the middle by Johnson. Pretty good effort on that one. It will not be enough. It's going to bring up 4th down.
The defender has to do a better job here, Mike, of getting depth. He wants to elevate that ball to give his secondary defender a chance to make a play. He gets too much width, not enough depth, and a quarterback like this is going to take advantage. You know, they did a lot of good things on this opening drive, Mike. I know they stalled out once they got down there into the red zone. They're going to need to work on finishing some of these drives as this game moves along. But that's a good 3 points to start this game.
3 points on that opening drive. We'll see the response as the kick's away. We'll go ahead and just cede the touchback here. This ball over the back line. It'll come out to the 35. Play action now. It's McCarthy. Flush to his right. Escaping the danger, throwing and completing. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. Can't ask for much more. 22 yards on the first play of the drive. They'll run with the former 7th-round draft pick, Isaiah Pacheco. And this will be a short gain down to the 41-yard line. Number 5 overall pick, Mason Graham, there on the tackle. Here's a 2nd and 9. They'll stay on the ground and stay with Pacheco. He'll turn this into a gain of about 4. It's going to lead to 3rd down. Working out of the shotgun, it is McCarthy. That's into the hands of Aaron Jones. And he's going to be taken down short of the marker. And that is going to set up an interesting 4th down decision.
And it seems like he just cut that route a little too short. He's got to get more depth on the initial stem. And that way he makes sure when he catches the ball, it's beyond the sticks.
Early big play here. They're going to go for it on 4th down. On 4th down, here's McCarthy. That is brought in at the 10. And they're going to get this all the way down inside the 5. Oh, a big play on 4th and 2. 32 yards. This opening drive, it has been a work of art. Now, can they put the finishing touches on? It's 1st and goal. Pacheco. And he's going to be stopped in the backfield. Taken down back at the 3.
In these goal-to-go situations backed up on your own goal line, Mike, what they teach the defense is it's your job to establish a new line of scrimmage, and that's exactly what they did here. Watch the push they get. The offensive line goes backwards, and they take the ball carrier down for a loss. They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
They'll look to throw for it with McCarthy. Moving outside the pocket. That is incomplete. Great work to get in there. Make things difficult defensively. And it sets up 4th down.
We're starting to see a lot of this on 3rd down, Mike, where they're going to rely on the run after catch to pick up these 3rd down conversions. So you know what that depends on? You have to actually complete the ball. And in this case, it falls incomplete, brings up 4th down.
So a field goal here would tie the game, but the kicking unit stays on the sideline. They're going to go for it on 4th down. Oh, the blitz gets there. He is sacked, and they turn it over on down.
And here we have a real gutsy call here, Mike, early in this game offensively. I think you're giving up a surefire field goal attempt, but at the same time, you're demonstrating to your players, hey, offense, I have a lot of trust in you, and let's see if they have this same approach as the rest of this game plays on.
Now here comes the screen to Sampson. And he's going to give ground and lose yardage here. Back to the 6.
Well, the best screen plays, of course, you want the offensive lineman out in front of the running back. They act as his escort, his lead blockers. But what you can't afford is for the defenders to be in the backfield and get to the running back, because those offensive linemen, they can't help him at all.
That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose. And it's going to force 3rd down. From the gun, it's Shador. Pushed out to his right. Oh, he tried to fit it back in the middle of the field. Can't do that. It's intercepted. Picked off by Ivan Pace. And he's going to be out of bounds, but quite a turn of events here. He has set up the offense with 1st and goal.
I think you chalk this one up, Mike, to just a rookie mistake. And anytime you have a young signal caller behind center, you're going to have to deal with some of these ups and downs. Every once in a while, they're just not going to see the coverage. They're going to get baited into making a bad throw. That's kind of par for the course. The key is, how fast can these rookie quarterbacks turn the page, move on, and not make the same mistake again? Doesn't get much better than that. Had he gotten there just a little bit earlier, he probably draws the flag a little late, and it's probably a touchdown.
Jones will take it in. Touchdown. That is a dream scenario. The offense handed the ball 1st and goal. And Greg, they take it to the end zone for 6.
They're not going to have many easier drives than that, Mike. I mean, to get the ball, not only in a short field, but in a goal-to-go situation, you don't get a lot of those chances. You have to cash them in, and that's exactly what they were able to do.
Pierre Strong on the return. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. On play action, Shador. 1st down throw there is incomplete.
Based on the routes downfield, it looked like the protection was designed to give the quarterback a little bit more time to wait for things to uncover downfield. So give credit up front to the defensive line. Immediate pressure early speeds up the quarterback's clock. He's got no choice than to get rid of it, probably a little bit earlier than he would have preferred.
That's going to be incomplete, and it'll leave just enough time for one final play in this opening quarter.
Quarterback's trying to give his big tight end a chance to go up and use that large catch radius. Unable to connect. Little letdown here for the tight end community, Mike.
Well, can't afford another incompletion here. Quickly, it is 3rd and 10. To throw is Sanders. And he's taken down on what should be the final play of this 1st quarter. So a big 3rd down hookup takes us to the break. It's the Vikings with the edge. More from the International Series in London after this. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. They go play action with Sanders. He'll get rid of it and complete it. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down. Ball on the 47-yard line. Here's 2nd and 3. A give. It's Sampson. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage.
So there's multiple factors, Mike, that make blitzes successful. So, of course, there's the initial design. Can you attack the vulnerabilities of the offense's blocking scheme? And then in this case, the next phase is the timing. You can see this linebacker knew exactly when that ball was going to be snapped. The offensive line had no chance to identify and pick him up, and he's able to bring him down for a loss. So prior to that 3rd down call, Mike, I thought they put themselves in a pretty good situation. At that down and distance, they had run and pass, both at their disposal, but nice job by the defense being up to the task, forced the incomplete, brings up fourth down.
So on fourth down, the lefty, Corey Bojorquez to punt for Cleveland. And no return forthcoming. It's a touchback, and will come out to the 20-yard line. On the ground to start the drive with Pacheco. I don't think it was going too far either way. Defense right on it. They hold him to no gain. They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. From the shotgun, it's a throw for McCarthy. I had a defender draped all over him. Incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a 3rd down. From the gun, here's McCarthy. Open man, right side. He's got it. Line of scrimmage is the 37-yard line for 1st and 10. Looking to throw. McCarthy. To the left side, into the hands of Moore. And he's not going to get too far, tackled after a gain of just a yard.
I wouldn't be surprised if some point here in the future, Mike, this quarterback drops back. It looks like the same old hitch route underneath, and they give a pump fake and go. You can lull a defense to sleep with a lot of these underneath quick game passes, and once you do,
this one intercepted. Picked off by Martin Emerson. And he's going to be brought down. What a turn of events here. He has given his guys 1st and 10 in the red zone.
So the first part of any interception is just end up with the ball in your hands, right? That's what every defensive coordinator wants. But anytime you can get yards on the return, that's just an added bonus. And that's what we see here. There's a little space, doesn't hurt.
Under pressure, and down he goes. They got him.
These are the type of negative plays that you just can't allow to happen, especially when you find yourself trailing. They continue to lose chunks of yards on these sacks, and they want to claw themselves out of this hole. They're going to have to protect the quarterback.
And that's a good gain there. It's going to wind up just a couple of yards shy of that 1st down. Third and 2. Now Sanders. And he's into the end zone. David Njoku. Touchdown Browns. That is 1st touchdown this year. So the turnover turns into a quick touchdown, and Greg, that's exactly how you want your offense to take care of business.
Anytime your defense can create those sudden change situations, Mike, absolutely, you have to take advantage of it. 1 second, you're sitting on the bench going over your next drive. All of a sudden, after that turnover, you've got to be able to get out on the field and go. Take advantage of the short field, and results in a nice touchdown.
And this one sent all the way over the back line. No thought of putting this in the landing area. So it'll come out, per the new rule, to the 35-yard line. The drive begins with a run by Pacheco. He'll try to push forward. He'll wind up getting 3 yards with that one. DeMonte Casey in on the tackle.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment, and keeps this to a modest gain at best.
Ball on the 39. Here's 2nd down and 6. To throw, it's McCarthy. Looking for Jefferson deep downfield. That one knocked away. It is incomplete. Very good job defensively. Stayed right with him and will bring up 3rd down.
They've been a little up and down in this first half. I mean, they have less than 80 yards of total offense and halftime looms. So missed throws like that, those are missed opportunities. They've got to hit the plays when they have them if they want to have a chance to leave here with a win.
to the air on third down is McCarthy. And that is incomplete.
That has to be a disappointing end to this drive. Just think, when they took the field on this possession, Mike, they're thinking they got a shot to go down there and take the lead, but they couldn't even get to midfield, let alone the end zone. If they end up getting another shot before halftime, they've got to find a way to have better execution than they did right here.
So on fourth down, out comes Ryan Wright to punt for Minnesota. Returnable from his own 4. And he'll give his guys a little bit more room to work with as he's able to get forward out beyond the 10-yard line. On first and 10, it's Sanders. There's a short throw caught by Njoku. And they'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose, and it's going to force third down.
You know, it's hard to speculate, Mike. We sit up here and we try to just interpret and assume what's going on in the minds of the players and the minds of the coaches, but they seem to me to be a little bit rattled. All these negative plays.
That is the Pro Bowl corner, Byron Murphy. And he's going to be brought down. What a turn of events here. He has given his guys first and 10 in the red zone. Now McCarthy. A short run taken by Hawkinson. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards.
And this is where the versatility of the tight end position really starts coming into play. Not only do they have to line up with their hand on the ground, but they can occasionally split out in the slot. And man, they're too fast for linebackers, and a lot of times they're too big for defensive backs.
Here's 2nd and 2. To throw is McCarthy. Scrambling to his left. Oh, a dangerous throw there is intercepted. Picked off by James Bradbury. Past the 40. To the 20. And he's going to bring this one back the distance. Touchdown, Cleveland.
You know, it always amazes me, Mike, that these guys have all this energy that following a long return like that then they can get into these big, elaborate celebrations. But listen, I don't blame them. You're a defensive guy. You don't get the ball in your hands very often. When you score, man, you better make the most of it.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. A safe kick taken at the 5. Nice job by the return team as he takes it across the 30-yard line. Throwing here on 1st and 10 is McCarthy. And he's going to get this one out to the 43-yard line. On 1st and 10, it's McCarthy. And for the 3rd time in this first half, he's been intercepted. Picked off by James Bradbury.
And while the defender is going to get credit for the pick, Mike, I think he needs to go up on the sideline and thank his pass rush because they forced that bad throw. That is the perfect example of when the front pass rush and the back-end coverage work together. Man, that was big-time ball.
What more could you ask for on first down? Nice run of 8, setting up second and short. He'll stay on the ground with Sampson. He'll push forward for about a yard. Blake Cashman up from the linebacker's spot to make the tackle.
And after that short run, puts them a little bit closer to the first down marker, and they're going to need to create more running room on the ground if they plan on extending this drive.
This one broken up. It's incomplete. Good job separating the receiver from the ball, and it is fourth down.
And barring an aggressive decision here on fourth down, it just seemed like a really wasted possession to go 3 and out, not able to pick up a single first down. Not only do you not able to gain any field position advantage, it really takes a lot of the wind out of your sails as you find yourself jogging off the field and the punt team coming on. They're just trying to extend the lead here, and this is definitely one they're going to want to have back.
On first and 10, it's McCarthy. He's going to let one fly for Addison. And the Browns force the turnover. They'll take over at their own 10.
And this is what comes when you decide to attack outside the numbers. You have to have a quarterback that's A, willing to make tough throws, and B, the arm strength to do it. He has the arm. I just think that one was a little too reckless, and they end up with a big interception.
On first down, it's Sanders. Andrew Van Ginkel in there to drop him, and that's going to be a loss of 9 to open this drive. So now a timeout for the Vikings. That is their first, and the stoppage comes with 23 seconds left on the first half clock. Work to do now as they come up on second and long.
60 Bison.
Sanders from his own end zone. Left side, he's got Njoku. That's a second charge timeout for Minnesota. Clock will stop with 18 seconds to go in the first half.
It's actually a really nice job there on second down, putting this into a third and more manageable down and distance. Remember, they suffered that first down sack, and so often that can derail the drive, but they got a chance here to pick this up and maintain possession.
The Browns going to use the first of their timeouts here as they stop it with 13 seconds to play in this opening half.
And another great throw. And I'll tell you what, Mike, so far today, this certainly does not look like a rookie quarterback. I mean, he is in complete control of this offense.
As Shador on first down, forced out wide. Escaping the danger, throwing and completing. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. And we're going to get a timeout with 2 seconds remaining in the second quarter. First and 10.
Here we go. Set. Mustang 19 Tiger. 19 Tiger. 60 Maverick. 60 Maverick. 7 Pirate. 18 Rattler. 18 Rattler. Go Street. 19 Lion.
Sanders going to throw again. And he'll let it go deep for Johnson. And for the third time in this first half, he's been intercepted. Picked off by Josh Metellus. And he will be brought down on what will be the final play here in this first half. So we are at halftime, and Greg and I will be back right after this. It's the National Football League on EA Sports. Third quarter set to commence. And we're back underway here on EA Sports. This will be returned from the 6. And he's down at the 23, and that's where the offense will take over. They'll go play action here with McCarthy. Nowhere to go. He's going to be taken down. Jadeveon Clowney in there for the sack. He forced his way through. A loss of 9. On second down, here's McCarthy. He'll drop this underneath to Pacheco. And they'll get about 8 out of that one, but still a little work to do now on third down.
We tend to make NFL offense very complicated, Mike, but sometimes it's as simple as this. Get the ball into the hands of your playmakers and just let them do the rest.
Third down and 9. McCarthy from the gun here on third down. And that is incomplete.
Missed opportunities like these are a big reason why they find themselves down double digits here in the third quarter, Mike. Points on this possession could have gone a long way towards making this game competitive, but instead, poor execution, especially in the passing game, and it's another wasted drive.
And that is good coverage by the punt team as they meet him and bring him down. From the 25, they'll go to work. First and 10.
Liking 18. 18, Pioneer. Buffalo 18. Ready.
From the shotgun, it's Sanders. Moving to his right. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away. And that'll set up second down.
They just have to be more creative with their route concepts, Mike. I mean, there's nobody open, nowhere to go with the ball, and quarterback's just forced to throw that one away.
Now Sanders to throw on second down. And open downfield, it's Johnson. And he'll be brought down, but not before they get this all the way up near midfield. A gain there of 23 yards. It's a Browns first down. Now, Sanders. Now, here comes the screen to Sampson. And good yardage there after the catch to wind up with a gain of 7 on first down.
You see so many teams wait till third down to execute their screen game, but I like in this case the play caller changes things up. He uses the screen game on first down, which will have an effect on this pass rush going forward. How aggressive do they want to get after the quarterback? Because they got that screen play still.
And for the 4th time today, he has been intercepted. That's the linebacker, Blake Cashman.
For these young rookie quarterbacks, every snap in the NFL is an opportunity to have a lesson learned, and sometimes the lessons come a little bit harder than others. In this case, they kind of fool them with their blitz package. It's a little bit more complex at the NFL level than it is necessarily in college, and I think he just got a first-hand taste of just how fast this pressure can get on you, and sometimes when it speeds up that clock, you can make a bad throw.
Give him 14 on that play, one first down. Up the middle, here's Jones. And he'll move this ahead for about 4 yards. That's Greg Newsome in to make the stop. They'll work from the 36 on 2nd and 6. Working out of the shotgun, it is McCarthy. That's to the left side and taken in by Jefferson. Third down, 3 to go. From the shotgun, it's a throw for McCarthy. And this ball incomplete on third down.
I think he predetermined that third down throw, and even though the coverage was tight, he still tried to fit the ball in there anyway, and it ended up falling incomplete. I think if he goes through his progressions and has a little bit more trust in his protection, I think there's an easier throw to make out there.
They'll go. Here's McCarthy. This one is caught by Addison. And he will have the first down. Needing to make something happen, trailing here in the third quarter, they convert on fourth down. Oh, for the fifth time, he is intercepted. Picked off by James Bradbury.
Every once in a while, Mike, you see a quarterback predetermined before the snap where they're going to go with the ball, and I think that was the case here. He told himself, I'm throwing the ball to him no matter what, and it ends up being a costly mistake.
They'll throw on first down with Sanders. To the left side, OBJ is there. And he is taken down, but not before they're able to get it out of danger, up past the 25. Great way to start the drive. A gain of 20 and a first down.
Really nice job there, Mike. I mean, he sees the blitz coming and just gets the ball out of his hands. Understand where your outlets are. It results in an easy pitch and catch and move the chains.
Who else? Another catch for his favorite target. And he's going to get this to the 37-yard line. On the ground, it's Simpson. And he's going to be taken down right at midfield. That's 13 more on that play. And quickly, another first down. From the gun, it's Sanders. On throw, right side, taken by Njoku. And he'll take this one in. David Njoku. Touchdown, Browns. 2 touchdowns for him now on the afternoon. What a job to finish the play with a touchdown. The catch and carry, and the carry part, Greg, that was the most impressive there.
Well, you said it, Mike. The catch was nice, but it's what can you do after the catch that really separates guys in this league. And in this case, he did plenty because it ended up in a touchdown.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. This one crushed. It's over the back line of the end zone. Touchback, and the ball's coming out to the 35. McCarthy now to throw on 1st and 10. That ball flutters to the ground. It's incomplete. Fortunate there wasn't a defender right there in the area. Could have been a turnover. Instead, it brings up 2nd down. From the gun, here's McCarthy. Oh, in trouble, and down he goes. That's the 4-time All-Pro Myles Garrett in there to drop him. That is already 6 sacks for him now on this season. On 3rd and long, here's McCarthy. And he's just throwing ducks up there. Another ball intercepted. That's the safety, Grant Delpit.
Well, Mike, this is entering the wrong kind of rarefied air. I mean, as in, it's only happened a handful of times since the turn of the millennium rare. It's an entire season's worth of picks thrown in just one game. I think at this point, you junk the playbook, you light it on fire, and we're just going to start from scratch next week.
And they'll take this down inside the 35. 17 yards on that connection. First down, Cleveland. throw is Sanders. A throw on the move is caught. And they will take him down at the 20-yard line. 10 yards for number 10 on that one, and it's 1st and 10.
19, Tiger, 19, Viking, 8.
They fake the jet sweep and give it up the middle. And they continue to be tough to stop. Chance to extend the lead even further as they are set up with 1st and goal. Now, Shador. And this one ruined quickly. Take them back to the 5-yard line.
We call them safeties because they're usually the last line of defense, but not here. On this play, he's up there at the line of scrimmage attacking the offense, and he takes him down for a negative play.
60 Maverick, 60 Maverick, Cowboy 80.
So these two teams take the long walk to the opposite end of the stadium. We've come to the end of the 3rd quarter. Back with more of the NFL International Series after this. Another one from the 5, 2nd down and goal.
Let's go now. 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles. Ready.
From the gun, it's Shador. This one caught at the 4. And he's so close to the goal line. Couldn't get that ball extended. They keep him out, and it sets up 3rd and goal. Now, whistles here. Looks like one of the defenders got a head start.
On the jump.
The big bodies in there for 3rd and goal.
Ready. Viking, 19, Cougar 19.
4. Will score. Touchdown, Cleveland. Greg, that's one of those scores where it's not completely over, but it's getting to be about that time.
Yeah, Mike, I just think they're entering miracle stage right now, and I just don't think there's any coming back from this deficit.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This taken at the 5. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. They'll start on the ground with Pacheco. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
You know, so I think as you look back over the course of this game, it's really been the inability of this offense, Mike, to create any sort of balanced attack to get anything going. And whether you look at the rushing yards, whether you look at just the points scored, this offense has to find a way going forward to generate more big plays and more balance, both run and pass.
Here's a 3rd down and 4. To throw, it's McCarthy. Open man, left side. He's got it. He's going to have the 1st down. That one good for 9, and the drive continues. Looking to throw. McCarthy. He'll swing one out wide to Pacheco. It'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3. A handoff to Pacheco. And that won't get a whole lot. Maybe a yard. That's it. Third down, they need 5. To throw is McCarthy. Open man, right side. He's got it. What a connection. He's down inside the 5-yard line. From the 4-yard line, trying to punch it in. First down and goal. Throwing now, it's McCarthy. It is brought in the end zone. Isaiah Pacheco. Touchdown, Minnesota. Touchdown here in the fourth quarter, Greg. They have a big mountain to climb, but at least they're technically still alive in this one.
And now, Mike, we're going to see them line up to go for two. They're going to see if they can get this lead down to 16 points and still give them a chance to fight back here late in the fourth quarter.
That's pulled in, and they're able to tack on the 2-point conversion. So down 2 scores, they're going to roll the dice here with an onside kick. The kickoff unit is out there, and they'll send this one away.
Late in the game, this is where you see teams really start taking some chances. And boy, this was a big one, but it's not going to work out.
Okay, ready? Press all 80.
They go play action now with Sanders. They go sideline, and he stays in bounds. Got the feet down in time. It's a first down.
Let's go now.
On the handoff, this is Sampson. And that'll be good for about a half dozen. It'll set up second down. They'll give it to Sampson. Open space inside the 10. And he will not be quite able to stretch the ball out. They're going to mark him down after that huge run all the way to the 1. That is a gain of 20. And what a chance now. First and goal coming up. Here's a chance to put this game away. First down and goal.
Cougar 19. Take pass.
Sampson trying to push the pile forward, but he's not going to get in. They stop him up short.
So these situations, Mike, are always very tricky for a play caller. Of course you want to keep the clock moving. You're just trying to run the game out and maintain this lead, but you also don't want to become overly predictable. So with the defense just selling out to stop the run, I think they have to mix in a few high completion percentage passes to just at least keep them off balance.
Sanders will throw it. That is caught side of the end zone. Odell Beckham Jr. Touchdown, Cleveland.
And this is where it pays to have a strong arm to throw this sort of outbreaking route, Mike, towards the boundary in tight coverage. You got to have a lot of faith that you're going to get that ball there. If you're a little late or this ball is underthrown, it could result in a pick six the other direction. Instead, he fires it and he puts it on a line, and the result is a touchdown.
That one's going to skip into the end zone for a touchback. The drive begins at the 20. Here's first and 10. Now McCarthy. To the left side here. Caught by Addison. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple. Throwing on second down is McCarthy. Just trying to avoid the rush there. He's hit as he threw, and the pass is incomplete. Got to get it to the 30. Here comes third down. McCarthy from the gun here on third down. He's going to let one fly for Addison. And it's a big return. He's finally tackled right near midfield.
At this point, they're just trying to make something positive happen here late in the fourth quarter. This secondary blanketed the entire field, and the ball ends up falling into the wrong arms.
On the ground, it's Sampson to start this drive. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all. So 2 minutes left to play in the second half. Greg and I back on EA Sports after this. We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. Sanders now off the bootleg. That'll be taken in by Sampson. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up 3rd down.
All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball. Modest gain.
On 3rd down, Sanders. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a 4th down. Hunting time for the Browns. They're set to kick it away. The punt for the 2nd time, looking to pin the opponent back deep. And that's going to work out well. Out of bounds, and they mark it inside the 5-yard line. On 1st and 10, it's McCarthy. They'll set up the screen to Pacheco. And that one just too long to get going. They'll come up, stop him before the lineman to get out to lead the way.
That's just bad timing by the offensive line. They've got to get their lineman out in front of him, so either the linemen need to go faster or the back just needs to be more patient. But either way, they're just not in sync on that screen pass.
Here's 1st and 10. From the shotgun, it's a throw for McCarthy. That one down the field, but it is incomplete.
I know it fell for an incompletion, but pretty impressive. He was able to push that ball really far downfield as he was being hit. Really says a lot about the arm strength that this quarterback has.
On the handoff, Jones. And this defense up to the task there. Gain of just 2, and it's 3rd down. Working out of the shotgun, it is McCarthy. That's caught. Left side, it's complete. And he'll be brought down, but not before they get this all the way up near midfield. So it's a win for the Browns. It'll be a long but happy flight home